Policy, Constitutional Law and Trade Law. I have 3 degrees. I have a Bachelor of Arts, pre-law, a Bachelor of Laws, and a Master's degree in Commerce, specializing in trade law and policy. So about 2 years ago, I started a lobbying firm with the aim of getting people to participate effectively in the law and policy making process. If you were to Google me, you'd find information on articles that I've written on the legislative process and constitutional law. You could find further information about me on my Facebook page and on LinkedIn. You could also visit my webpage, zelnajansenconsultancy.co.za. So in this video, I want to respond to the question of why you should vote. The founding provision of the Constitution states that South Africa is a democracy. The theory behind democracy is for citizens to participate in their government by voting for their political representatives. So as citizens, we participate in government through, firstly, voting. Other forms of participating in government is through commenting on bills and policy. Of course, it's not possible for each citizen to literally be involved in the making of policy and budgets and implementing and drafting of laws. We therefore have to vote for our political representatives. The Constitution sets out how government works, and in terms of it, we have a national government, a provincial government, and a local government. So on the 8th of May, we are going to vote for a political party, not individuals, to represent us in the national and provincial sphere. Political parties will receive a share of seats in Parliament and the 9 legislatures in direct proportion to the number of votes that they received in the elections. Each party will then decide on which member will fill the seat that they won. This is called a proportional representation voting system. The national sphere will consist of Parliament and national government, led by the President and ministers. The provincial sphere will consist of the 9 legislatures and provincial governments, led by the Premier and the MECs. So there are 48 political parties registered with the Independent Electoral Commission, and these political parties will be contesting seats for the national parliament. The number of political parties contesting seats in the 9 legislatures differs per province, and this information is available on the Independent Electoral Commission's website. Elections take place every 5 years. In a few years' time, we will be voting again for the municipal elections. From time to time, you may hear about municipal by-elections. This usually occurs when a municipal ward seat becomes available, either due to a resignation or expulsion. I do have videos on my YouTube channel illustrating the interaction and the roles of the various spheres of government, as well as the separation of powers between the legislature, government, and the judiciary. So in part 2, I will explain what happens to your vote should you decide not to vote. So hopefully you have a better understanding now of why you should go out and vote on the 8th of May. If you have a question, please leave a comment below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.